Racism doesn't exist. Or does it? There are celebrities who have questionable beliefs, but are they right or wrong? Watch all the way through and judge for yourself. For decades, people of color have been underrepresented, stereotyped, and marginalized in the film and television industry. Even as the industry has made progress in recent years, there is still a long way to go in terms of creating an environment that is truly equitable and inclusive. Now, we should warn you that you might see very surprising names in this list. One example is rapper Lil Wayne, who is a prominent rapper who has had a successful career in the music industry. However, in interviews and public statements, he has denied the existence of racism and has claimed that he has never experienced it himself.
That hopped over me was blacker than me.
Was he a cop?
Yeah, he was a cop, and my life was saved by a white man. I don't know what racism is. I know a good named Uncle Bob, though.
It is funny how he denies racism exists but has a strong affiliation with aliens, as seen by his infamous track Backpack with Justin Bieber. He has argued that people need to stop using race as an excuse and instead focus on individual responsibility and hard work. Nonetheless, many of his fans and critics argue that his success in the music industry does not negate the systemic issues that continue to affect Black communities. Additionally, he has been a target of critics who argue that his extreme experiences as a wealthy and famous celebrity do not negate the systemic issues that continue to affect Black communities. Another celebrity who has expressed skepticism about the existence of racism is actress Stacey Dash, who has stated that Black people need to stop playing the victim and take responsibility for their own lives, and has denied the existence of racism in the United States. However, her comments have faced significant backlash from fans and critics who argue that she is promoting harmful stereotypes and ignoring the reality of systemic racism. They also argue that her comments undermine the experiences of millions of people who face discrimination and prejudice every day. Pharrell Williams. Just that. Who would have ever thought you'd hear his name in a list of celebrities who don't believe in racism? Yet, here we are. Williams has been known to have stated that it isn't pigmentation, but a mentality. You can either work with it or work against it. Now, this could be clarified, and he did try to, but that only made things worse. Next up, there is former NFL player and commentator Marcellus Wiley, who has argued that the concept of white privilege is a myth and that it is unfair to blame systemic issues on race. We would believe that too if we were built like Wiley and people were afraid of us. But we are not. He believes that hard work and individual responsibility are the keys to success and that anyone can achieve their dreams regardless of their race. However, his comments have faced significant backlash from fans and critics who argue that he is ignoring the reality of systemic racism and the negative impact it has on individuals and communities. They argue that his belief that individual effort is the only factor in success ignores the many obstacles that people of color face due to their race. However, many experts in the fields of sociology and psychology have provided extensive evidence to support the existence of white privilege and the negative impact of systemic racism on individuals and communities. Kanye West. Not too surprised about that, are we? West is a rapper and fashion designer who has made controversial statements about race and racism.
Slavery, Holocaust Jews, slavery is blacks. So prison is something that unites us as one race, blacks and whites being one race, that we're the human race.
Do you feel that do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
He has argued that racism is a choice and that people need to stop focusing on race and instead focus on love and unity. He has also expressed support for President Donald Trump despite criticism of Trump's racist and discriminatory policies. The backlash he has received has not gone unnoticed, and it was not even just backlash, but many believe that his continued expression of such thoughts might even be related to his mental health issues. Finally, the man with the godly voice, Morgan Freeman. In a 2005 interview with Mike Wallace on 60 Minutes, Freeman was asked about his views on Black History Month.
I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism until...
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman.
He responded by saying that he believed that the best way to end racism is to stop talking about it, and that dedicating a month to Black history was, in his view, counterproductive to that goal. He argued that Black history is American history and should be taught as such throughout the year. Now, who would have thought Mr. Freeman wasn't the free person we thought he was? But then again, he might be onto something. Now, it is important that we continue to have open and honest conversations about racism and the harmful effects that it has on our society. By recognizing the voices of those who stand with or deny its existence, we can work to address these beliefs and create a more just and equal world. Thank you for tuning in today. Let me know in the comments your opinion on this subject. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you on the next one.